So I just cried again, and we live in a world that, women are viewed like objects, and when you go on dating apps, you really encounter a lot of people who, they view women as objects, as sex tools or something, and it's very dishonoring. And all of us girls and boys, right? We grow up, we're innocent. We are little kids, and we grow up in a world where the world teaches you that you have to be a certain way, to be loved, especially girls, right? That, oh, you have to be sexy in this, you have to, like, do this and that. But it's that little girl inside of you gets killed because this world is so corrupt, and it tells girls that, like, they're not enough, that they have to put on all this makeup, and they have to be someone and something they're not. And it just hurts my heart because it's very corrupt, because God did not make us to be like that. God made us as spiritual beings and emotional beings, that we have feelings, that we have a heart, we have a soul. But like I said, I was on a phone call earlier in the morning with someone who basically, like, he basically had a conversation with me on the phone and was like, oh, is it true that you're waiting till marriage to have sex? And I said, yeah. He's like, that's a turnoff. And he hung up on me. And to treat a human being like that, it's I cannot believe the world is like this. And a lot of people are like, oh no, like, it's impossible to find others that are waiting till marriage, but it's actually not true. I know up to 6 or 7 guys who are in their 30s that are virgins, and they are waiting till marriage. Why? Not because it's a rule, but because they know that, like, the Lord has someone for them, that they want something special with a partner, that they're saving themselves for themselves and for their wives. And, like, when I hang out with people who they honor a girl, a woman, and they honor the woman with their heart and their soul, they actually want to understand their feelings and not just like them for their body. Like, I can tell the difference. I can tell when a guy just, like, they really just care about your body or your looks. They really just care about, like, what they can get from you. That energy is very different from someone who's like, yeah, I like you for who you are. I like you for your heart. I like you for your soul, And we live in a very damaging culture that I just want to keep speaking up about, because it's dishonoring. And I find myself constantly, explaining myself to people who don't get it, and they try to almost condemn and try to change my mind about, waiting until marriage. And it's like, I'm not doing it because it's some kind of rule. I'm doing it because I want that. Because I believe that God has the man for me, and that this man they will honor my heart and my soul and my body, that they're not just here for instant gratification, that they actually love me for who I am, for my intellect, for my compassion, for my intelligence. And we live in a world that's like, we honor that which is quick and instant, and we honor the things that are fake. But I just want to speak up about my faith. I believe in Jesus, and I believe that God has a plan for everyone, that his plans are to prosper you. But so many times we think that God's plan has to be instant, but the best things are worth waiting for. Like, when you don't get it instantly, that's the best, because like, it's like something that's easy. Like, no one really like feels like gratification, but when you wait for it and when you pray for it, when you are saying no to all the wrong things, and you learn to be strong in what God has told you, and you stand on what He's promised you, you will get it, because God is not someone that lies. And I have been heartbroken and disappointed over and over and over and over again. And God has healed me from a lot of daddy issues. He's healed me from a lot of wounds. But one of the things that I've learned is boundaries. That, hey, if I don't see a future with someone, I'm going to set boundaries. And I'm going to learn how to communicate how I feel, how to express how I feel with a male, right? It's not just about this instant connection, but it's about being vulnerable with that person and learning how to be with a person, learning how to sit with a person through their emotions, and allowing yourself to be who you are and how you are at any given moment. And so this has just been such a intense journey for me, but such a good one. And I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you. Bye.